So first of all, we connect with our server machine. So just I draw a simple layout. In that layout, which information you want to develop, okay, or which information you want to display. User and their details report. Okay, so here I want to display user number and username. Okay, so under this user I want to display responsibility number, responsibility name and request group. Okay, so the responsibility is having a request group. That request group information also I want to show, right? Next I want to display the program details, program number, program name, program short name, executable number, executable name, executable short name, executable method, short name, executable method and executable file. This information I want to display, right? Observe this one. User information is there, responsibility information is there, request group information is there, and program information and executable information. Next, then next we want to display no data end of the report. So this is our report. Okay, so as per this layout style, we are going to develop a query and design the layout and save the report in local machine and transfer the report into server machine. Next, define the executable, define the concurrent program, define the request group, define the responsibility and attach this responsibility to user, and finally go to respective responsibility and submit the request. Okay, this is the actual process. Means this will be called it as a report registration steps. Okay, all of you clear? So from scratch to ending I will show you. So first what we do, we develop the query, right? Then go to code. Today class is a very important class. No, this class. Okay, here I'm going to give the full clarity. Yeah, so here first of all observe this one. Now already we have some executables. Just I'm choosing that example executable and will be develop the query. Okay, then let us start with select start from fnd executables TL. Okay, yes, our query is right. So from this executable table, which information we want to retrieve?
Executable ID, executable name.
executable number and executable name. So before that we should specify the alias names. Fe dot fet dot executable id as a executable number. User executable name as a executable name. But here it is showing a lot of records. That is the reason just I want to specify one simple executor. Then what is our executable name? Demo 90. Yeah, sorry. JPP 9 and what is that? User. This is our executable. So now our query is retrieve how many records? One record. So then now we are going to implement it one by one and will be finish our query. So this is the actual way. Okay. So next, executable number and executable name is there. Next we can go for short name. So short name is not available in this table. So what we do? We can go for introduce one more table. The table is called FND executables. Okay. Yes. FE. Okay. Whenever a new table is involved in our query, so what we do? Join. Generate the join. FET dot yes executable ID equal to dot FE dot executable ID. Right. Now we execute the query. Yes. Our query retrieve only one record, so we didn't done any mistake in our query level. So our join is perfect to join. Now we can add the call fe dot executable name as a executable sort name. Clear? Next we want to implement. We are getting method. We want to get the executable method, but that executable method is retrieve the code. Okay, first of all we are going to retrieve that. What is that? Where it is available? FET. Okay, in that FET we are find out the, so here it is not find out, it is available in FND executable method code. Executable method. But here as a developer we understand what is P, but as an end user does not understand what is P. So that is the reason we are giving a full description of that P. What is the exact meaning of that P? So for that purpose we want to check. We want to check individually what is the meaning of P. Okay. For that purpose we are using FND lookups. In that lookups we can use the lookup code equal to P and meaning equal to Oracle reports. Then here we are easily understand what is the method. The method is CP concurrent program execution method code. It is going to equal our code, right? So now we want to maintain this table in our query. We want to add this table. Okay, there. FND lookups. once we add this FND lookups table, a new table. So here I am going to use FLP. Okay. Whenever we add a new table in our existing query, we want to generate the join. So here, what is the join between? Yes, FND executables execution method code equal to FLP dot lookup code. But here we are getting lot of records. Why? Because the respected type does not specify. In this point of time we are going to do the hard code. Yes, very good. So here, which is the column we want to hard code? And FLP dot lookup type equal to yes. Now our query is retrieve only one record. So we are continue with the means we can go for the next further level. Before going to further level, first of all we are going to change this column. Okay, FLP dot meaning is a execution method. Now our query is right. Then next we are going to retrieve execution file. Okay, so in that execution file, so where the execution file is located? FE dot execution file name. Then here we are giving execution file. Here it is showing execution file name, but as per my requirement, I want to show the client which extension is applicable for this file. Okay, so that is the reason I want to concatenate of this column with RDF. Not RDF. Now it is giving the clarity, right? Every person is understand it is a RDF source file, right? So once it is completed, next we can go for the next level, that is a concurrent program. So now we can go to find add the one more table. What is the base table for concurrent programs? FND concurrent programs TL FCPT. Okay, and whenever a new table is added in our query, we generate the join. So here we are going to choose anyone, FET dot executable ID equal to FCPT dot executable. So here observe this one, we don't have the link executable ID, but actually link is executable ID only, but executable ID does not available in this table. So which table is having the executable ID? Only programs. So we don't want to use the TL table first of all. Okay, then here FCP dot executable ID, right? Now it is showing 3 records. Then but here we didn't show us any concurrent program information. Now I want to display the concurrent program information, but the concurrent program name does not available in this table. What we do? We can choose the TL table. FND concurrent programs TL FCPT. Okay, whenever a new table is added, Then we generate the join FCP concurrent program ID equal to FCPT dot concurrent program ID. Still it is showing 3 records. Then now we can check it. Here we add the concurrent program name FCPT dot user concurrent program name. Then concurrent program name. Yes. Observe this one. Each and every record is different concurrent program. So we are easily understand our record, our query is getting proper data. Our query does not get the duplicate data. Right? And also here we want to add first of all concurrent program number. FCPT dot concurrent program ID as a concurrent program number. Yes, every number is different. Okay, and also we want to display short name. Where the short name is there? FND concurrent programs only. Then here we find out the concurrent program name as a short name. Right? Once it is completed, next I want to add the one more table, that is request group. Executable completed, concurrent program is completed, request group. Then what is the base table for request group? FND request groups. And here I want to add it. FND request groups. FRG. Now I want to generate the link between this table to existing table. Do you have any link? We don't have the direct link between this table to existing table. That is the reason we want to add one more table. What is that? Group units. FND request group units. FRGU. Once this, first of all, here we generate the link between these two tables. Next we generate the link between these two tables to existing tables. Clear? So because of we are introducing new two tables, that is the reason. First we can generate the link to that two tables. Next we generate the link to that two tables to existing tables. So that is the actual way. So here, what is the link? FRG dot request group ID and FRGU dot request group ID. Okay. Next. So here, if we execute, then it is retrieve so many records. So our query is doesn't have the proper join. So next we add FRGU dot request unit ID. This unit ID is captured the which information? Concurrent program ID. So where the concurrent program ID is there? FCP or FCPTP? We can choose any one. We don't get any problem. Better to use FCPT because of it is a base table. Okay. So if you use the FCP also, we don't get any problem. Okay. Done. Clear? Now we are getting the proper records. Now I want to add a new column that is called FRG dot request group name. I don't want to display the request group number. Okay, request group name. Request group name. Right? Next, once it is completed, responsibility. Right? What is the base table for responsibility? F&D responsibility. Then F&D responsibility TL. It is a base table of responsibility. FRT. Okay. Whenever a new table is joined, this table doesn't have the proper join. Because of what is the link? Request group to responsibility. Request group ID. Request group ID. But request group ID doesn't have this responsibility table. So where that request group ID is there? F&D responsibility. So we added one more table. F&D responsibility. So here first what we do? We generate the join to between these two tables. Then FRT dot responsibility ID equal to FR dot responsibility ID. Now we execute the query. System retrieves so many records. So we are not giving the proper join in our existing query. So what we do? So we want to join this any one of this table and any existing table. So what is the link? So FRG dot request group ID FR dot request group ID. Now execute it and get the proper output. Now we have proper output. So in this point of time we add the column FRT dot responsibility ID as a responsibility number and FRT dot responsibility name. Okay, once it is completed, now we add the user information. So what is the base table for our user? F&D user. But here we don't have direct link between F&D user to F&D responsibilities. So what is that? We are using the view, right? We are using the view. Because of that, or else we can go to possible to generate the join to who columns. Who columns also is possible to maintain that. So then only we can possible to attach. So because of that respected user having multiple responsibilities. So here whether if you use the F&D or user rest to direct group also we can use it. It is a view. Or else we can use the who column. We have two ways is there. Any one way we can use it. Okay, but finally we want to show the result is genuine one. Okay, let us now we are going to generate the join here. FU dot user ID equal to, here we don't have the direct link, so that is the reason we can go for the who columns. Okay, FR dot created by. Okay, now execute it. Is there any increase the records? No. So our join is correct. If in case it is not working properly, what we do? We are going to find out is there any table are involved or not. If the table is involved, we can use the table and generate the join. It is also correct. That is also correct, right? Now we can go to give the user name. FU dot user ID as a user number. FU dot user name. Now our query is working properly. All of you clear? So here let us, now we can check it. We are pass different names. Okay, now here I want to pass users. fu dot username like. So can you tell me what is your users? Suppose say example, here I have a one user ABC. Let us check it. So this ABC is having, observe, lot of records. Why? Because that ABC is having lot of responsibilities, each and every responsibility having the request group, each and every request group having lot of concrete programs. Total how many records? 1790 concurrent programs are there in that respected user. And tell me your users. Any one user? Manoj. You have 4 concurrent programs, right? Then another. Sorry? B. 4 concurrent programs. And another? You have 5 concurrent programs, right? Then next. Dinesh. Okay, not a problem. Then you have 3 concurrent programs. Demo 9. You are also 3 concurrent programs. Venkat. You have 6 concurrent programs. I. You have only 1. You have 3, right? So every person is completed your report registration steps successfully. So this is the way I am going to find out how many members are working, how many members are not working. Then it will come 4 only. Maybe you didn't attach it to request group. How many concurrent programs are attached to your request group? 4. Sure. If it is 4, then definitely it is 2 request groups is there. 2 request group does not come. One responsibility have only 1 request group. Okay, 2 responsibility is there. One responsibility. So 1 responsibility does not have the 2 request group, right? If you add 1 more responsibility and add it to that request group to that responsibility, or that responsibility attached to your user, automatically it will come. Clear? Now our requirement is develop the report. So this is the way we develop the query. All of you clear? Okay. So why I want to explain this one? Most of the people, whenever the people want to develop a query, the people is going to maintain all tables. First the people is going to maintain all tables and will be generate join. How much time it is taking? It is taking long time because of we don't know which join is taking the long records, which join is having the proper records. So but this is the way, each and every join I am going to checking how many records are inserted. If any join is shows multiple records, I can easily find out where exactly error is occurred. Okay, but lot of the people is going to done the same mistake. So because of once the people is see the columns, they want to ready to write the all tables at a time. Later the people is going to implement the joins. It is a wrong way. Okay. So why? Because first of all we copy the, so here I directly specify the username equal to demo 90. Okay. Next, copy the query, open the report builder, build a new report manually, and choose the SQL file. So here we should connect with database and click on connect. OK. So here, so what we do first of all, we variate the master records and child records. Then here, what are the master? First masters, user number and user name. User number, user name. Right. Next, we can go for what is that? Responsibility number, responsibility name, request group. Responsibility number, responsibility name, request group. This is the another group. And next, the last one is user details. Clear? Now our data model is completed successfully. So next what we do? Design the layout. Go to layout model. First we have the confine mode, flex mode, adjust the edit margin, and so here again okay. Now we are going to specify the frame, main frame. Okay. Next we are specify the repeating frame for first record. What is the first record here? So here maybe the layout is not, so the layout is not possible to compatible, then we are going to increase, but here the margin already increased, we cannot possible to increase it because of here already we have a deadline. So 8.5. so where we are going to change that? Go to object navigator, in that main session, so here we have a width, so now I am giving 12.5 and let us check it. So 12.5. so now we can possible to increase it. So already the margin is increased. Now we can change, we can increase that. So first of all we set the sources to first mainframe and repeating frame. So in that repeating frame, which source we are giving? G user number. G user number, right? And also better to expand the fields. And here first we are giving the title. We are giving the title, user and their details report. So, right? Okay. The next we are giving the fields. User number and user name. User number Next, user name. Right. Then once the first master is completed, next we can go for second master. Okay, means responsibility number. So then again I choose one more repeating frame and specify here. Go to property inspector of the second frame, responsibility number, expand. Next we can give the fields. We can copy the field. How many fields we want to display? 3 fields. Then go to first one is responsibility number. Next, responsibility name. Next, request group. Request group. Okay. Now we can adjust the fields. Once it is completed, next we are going to choose another repeating frame for child fields, means a final group. Choose the one more repeating frame and specify the fields. So how many fields are there? There are 4 plus 4, 8 fields. Done. 4. How many fields? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And the next we set the source to third repeating frame is executable number, expand. Once it is completed, here we are specify the text for these fields. Okay. Go to, what is the first one? Program number. Okay. And program name and program short name and executable number, executable name and executable short name and executable method and executable file. Okay. Once it is completed, now we want to set the sources to each and every field. and go to first field. Here we can give the user number. Second field, user name. Third field, responsibility number. Fourth field, responsibility name. Fifth field, request group. And sixth field, program number. Yes. CP number. CP name. CP number, CP name, and CP short name, and executable number, executable name, executable short name, executable method, executable file. Right? Once it is completed, what we do? Okay, before that, we want to understand the no data form and end of the report. So where we want to display the end of the report? End of the report we want to display here. And where we want to display the no data found? Which group? Mainframe only. Sure. Observe carefully. In which repeating frame? Which? We have 3 repeating frames. Which is the repeating frame does not have the data. That repeating frame shows no data found. So this repeating frame. This repeating frame does not show the data. It is display the no data found. Clear? No data found. Now we can write the condition. Before write the condition, what we do? Go to open the summary column, and here we want to count of what? Count of program. Count of program. Program number. Go to layout model, property. Go to property inspector, format trigger. Here we can write it. If CS1 equal to 0, then return true, as return false. And if, right? Compile it, close it. Now we select the all fields. We apply no field, we apply no line. Now we run it. Go to compile it and run it. Now we are get the output of our report. So here, have you find out the no data found? No, we cannot find out. And here it is taking.
Because we given a demo line.
Yeah, little bit. No. Just I want to checking the space. So space is occupied by the no data found. That is the reason. One second. Suppose I want to display here no data found, whether it is working or not. So let us first we want to adjust that. We want to pass a dummy user. Okay. 90999. Click on OK and run it. So we can possible to specify the no data found in mainframe also. So we can adjust here. So it is taking a lot of much more space. That is the reason I want to change that. Or else we can go to merge each and every frame also. We don't get any problem. Okay. Now we can go to check it. Yes, absolutely working. Now we can go to data model and give our user demo 90. Let us now we can check it. Our report is shows proper output. Yes, absolutely it is working fine. So once it is completed, next what we do? So better to expand these fields. Okay, then this is a program number. Program number no need to require this much of space. Let us check it. It is displayed. Next go to program name and expand this field and run it. Responsibility name is displayed. And next responsibility short name. Okay, responsibility short name. I want to 1 second. Fix it. Yeah, just it is going to show us some display, but here we have a responsibility. If you expand that field, it is going to move the short name. Okay, we want to expand each and everything. Okay, that is the reason. Okay, if you want to move that, then we want to adjust that. And next executable number and next it is also missing some coding, not a problem then. Yeah, we can use it, not a problem. Okay, just I want to display this one. I want to show us full information, or else we can change into the query level. Okay, that query level we want to trim it. Okay, so program name, it is taking long time, length. So what is that? Program 1, program 2, program 3, right? Okay, then here what we do? Okay, let us, not a problem, it is taking long time. And go to execution file. Executable short name. Right. Now it is showing some full information: executable file name, executable short name, and also Now it is fine. Okay, so maximum we reach to our executable means each and every information. Clear, all of you? So once it is completed, next what we do? Compile the report and save the report. And save the report. To which format? RDF format. Here I want to save it. So here JPP9 first report. My report name is JPP9 first report, right? Then now save it and check it. Yes, my report is saved with audio format, right? So this is the way we are develop the report in reportable data.